Let's just hop right into it. Alright, so there was a little bit of cut off from the last episode. Basically what happened was that you know, we were they're talking about the laptop. Laptop got stolen. Ifumi was upset about it. They're gonna try and find the laptop. When we got back to the bedroom, because it was nighttime, Makoto was uneasy about what was going on. Did it stop again? Really? Honestly? No. Okay, we're good. Okay. Alright, good. I'm watching the stream. It's just weird. So, let's continue. So now we're in our Monokuma theater. Murder is open. Murder's definition changes with time, with place, with society. Murder is evidence of abnormality, and all of history's greatest heroes must have been abnormal.
Sometimes the murders that people forgive are way more abnormal than the ones they don't.
Huh? Ding dong, bing bong. Laptop's gone. I'm thinking somebody's dead today. Nope. Pizza rolls. I'll be back.
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine.
Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry. I'm professional, I know. I have pizza rolls now. That makes it all worth it.
Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
It's another beautiful day. Today we have to look for alter ego. First things first, to the dining hall. Found myself in surprisingly high spirits and hurried to the dining hall. Well, when I found out what was waiting there for me, it's the laptop. It's going to be broken, yeah. What happened to the others? Aren't they coming? There were only 3 people in the dining hall, Sakura, Hina, and Kyoko. So including me, only 4 people. God, this is why I hate people who take their sweet time with everything.
However,
Hey, let's wait a little while longer for the others. So we decided to wait in case anyone else showed up. No matter how long we waited. So it's 8 o'clock. We've been waiting here a full hour. Why haven't the others come? Hiro and Celeste had never missed a day until now. What I'm really worried about is Hifumi and Taka. They're more eager than anyone to look for alter ego, and they're not here.
It can't be.
Something must have happened.
It would seem...
I was careless. I was too distracted by alter ego. Monokuma gave us a motive. There was no way something wouldn't happen eventually. Monokuma's new motive. Oh yeah, the $10 million.
$10 million! I prepared this graduation present for whichever lucky student makes it out of here alive. What do you think? It's 10 million bucks. 10 million smackaroos. It's like totally wowie wow, am I right?
Don't tell me someone did something for money. That's what I wanted to say, but I didn't bother. I already understood. I understood that I hated that I did. You can never really know another person completely. Anything can happen here and you can consider it strange. Not really.
Hey.
We have to go look for the people who never showed up. Okay, let's go track them down. Another word, we left the dining hall. Given what we know, come work around if we split up. Sakura, you go to the dorms. Check all of our rooms. Makoto, you check the first floor of school, I'll check the second. Now I guess I'll check the third.
Anyway.
Don't check any risks. If anything happens, call for help right away. Alright, my guess, they're gonna be in the nurse's room. We rush to the first floor. Okay, I need to look around the first floor. I should probably check everything, but I already know it's gonna be nurse's room. My intuition tells me that the newest open door is gonna be the murder scene. Here we go. No? Really? Okay. My intuition is wrong! Let's go to the... Let's go to... the classrooms, really? Really? Interesting. Okay, let's go. 1B. Nope. Okay. Oh, okay. So, someone, come here! What? Abacina. She's supposed to be checking the third floor. There's no time to think. I was running for the stairs, but I didn't know what was happening. There's a body. I flew up the stairs somewhere to the third floor. Started standing there in the hallway. Makoto, what's wrong? It's awful. The rec room door was open. I went inside. I saw... What did you see? I better get the others, right? I'm gonna go get them. You go on ahead, Makoto. It's a body! Yay! Without even thinking, I opened the door to the rec room, and what I saw was... Celeste. It was Celeste, and she was hurt. Yo, Makoto, Celeste, what happened? I was stupid. I got attacked. Attacked by whom? I was not sure. Some sort of strange man. Strange man? A special person whose existence is so unusual, I can't help but call him strange. Without a doubt, it was some sort of strange, suspicious individual, and that man attacked me with a hammer on the ground there. This hammer? What is this? Some kind of wooden hammer or something? Pretty strange design. The Justice Hammer? Justice Hammer 1? That is the hammer he attacked me with. I barely managed to avoid the blow, but I stumbled and fell. I now curse my lack of daily exercise. So you were attacked with this. Justice Hammer 1. Makoto, Celeste!
Okay.
I found Sakura. Celeste, what on earth happened here? Apparently she was attacked by some kind of strange man. A strange man? Tell us everything you can remember, Celeste. Be as detailed as you can. It all happened earlier this morning. I woke up a little before 7 a.m. Nighttime was not yet over, but I knew it was about to end, so I decided it would be okay if I just decided to take a stroll around the first floor. I understand now that that was a mistake. Anyway, this is where I first saw the strange man. I was immediately wary of him. He was obviously suspicious. As I followed, I saw him go into the rec room. I tried to peek through the gap in the door, which is when he noticed me, and that's when you were attacked. It happened after 7 a.m., just after nighttime had ended. So it happened just before, after 7 o'clock. Then that was just about an hour ago, right when we were all meeting in the dining hall. The attack caused me to lose consciousness, which would mean I was unconscious for about an hour. I'm just glad you weren't hurt too badly. This is because I begged and groveled for my life. You did? I told him I'd do anything if he spared me. I offered to lick his boots, whatever it took. So you're willing to throw away all your pride. It was a necessary skill for survival. Anyway, the important thing is now is that we gotta search for the suspicious individual. If we do not hurry, this could become a serious problem. What do you mean a serious problem? When I looked in the record and saw that the suspicious man was not alone, he had with him Hifumi. Hifumi? After he had attacked me, he dragged Hifumi away.
What?
Hifumi was kidnapped. Shouldn't we start looking for him then? Well, Celeste, did anything in particular stand out about this strange guy? Anything stand out? Well, rather than trying to explain it, it would probably be faster if I simply showed you. Showed us. This is Hifumi's hand-me-down, his digital camera. You don't mean I was able to photograph the suspicious individual without him realizing it. I would tell you not to be shot, but I fear it would do you no good. With that strange comment in mind, we all looked at the camera. It's a fucking Gundam. What? Well, you two are definitely right about the strange part. Their face is totally covered. Is that a robot costume? As I said, a very strange and suspicious individual, yes? So this weird robot guy dragged Hifumi away, and I took this right after being attacked. In other words, a full hour ago, which is why if we don't hurry, it could become a serious problem. I believe I understand what happened. Well, there's much I don't understand, but... Point is, someone dressed like that dragged Hifumi away. It happened over an hour ago.
Just a second.
This is bad, we have to hurry. Celeste, do you know where this mysterious man went? When they left the rec room, they headed left. If not sure, they were headed toward the stairs leading down to the second floor. Then he must be down there, right? Second floor, that's where Kyoko was supposed to be. Speaking of which, why isn't Kyoko here? I didn't have time to go look for her.
This is bad.
This is bad. Kyoko might run into him. We have to hurry. Kyoko's in danger. Well, rush out of the room and head down to the second floor. Hey, you two. What's going on? What's all the fuss? Yeah, you guys playing a game or something? Does it freaking look like we're playing a game? Listen, have either of you seen Kyoko or Hifumi? Nope, sure haven't. Are they on this floor? We just got here ourselves. I heard some kind of uproar, so I came running. We came here together. No, you're just stalking me. Anyway, can you guys help us look for them? Why? What happened? There's no time now. We'll explain later. Well, fine. It sounds like something interesting is going on. Hifumi, Kyoko, if you can hear me, say something. Her voice echoed down the hall and lane.
Oh.
Did you hear something? Maybe. I think it came from the library. Okay, let's go. Murder, 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 murder. It hurts. It hurts. He's not dead. God damn it. Uh-oh. Did we lose stream again? No. Okay, we're good. Found Hifumi, seriously injured. What? Are you okay? I'm glad to see you. You're still alive. Sure bad though. Look at this blood. How did you get hurt? That guy hit me. What guy? Robo Justice. Or that's what I decided to call him just now. What are you talking about? That guy was Robo Justice. This Robo Justice you're referring to, is it not?
What the hell am I looking at?
What the hell am I looking at? This is the one that attacks Celeste and Hifumi. Isn't that right, Hifumi? Yeah, that's him, I'm sure of it. Robo Justice.
It can't be.
Robo Justice, huh? This just keeps getting stranger and stranger. There's a Justice Hammer too. Justice Hammer too. I'll tell you that this one is actually a little bit bigger than the first one. Right on the head with it. Hair that big, I'm surprised you're still okay. I'm not okay, look at all this blood.
Hey.
Protein helps heal wounds, you know. Would you like some? I have never heard such a thing. Are you sure it isn't just you? Ah ha 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 ha. It's him! A robot of justice, huh? Now things are really starting to get exciting. What kind of special moves does it have? Can it fly? Can it combine?
What?
Why is he here?
Are you okay?
Let us not concern ourselves with him. We need to get into the nurse's office and treat him.
Yeah.
ASAP. Thanks to everyone. Where's Kyoko? Want to take a look at you? I'm okay. I think it stopped bleeding. Still kind of dizzy though.
So then,
Perhaps you should rest here a while. Yeah, good idea.
Well then.
yes, indeed.
Or another victim appears. Seem to be increasing in size. First one and now two.
So in other words,
If there is a Justice Hammer 3, we can only assume it is even bigger than the first two. If you got hit with anything bigger than that, you'd be dead for sure. Tell us what happened to you, Hifumi. I woke up early this morning and started looking for alter egos that I've had everyone else. Went to the third floor and that's when the strange costume man attacked me. That's really what I witnessed at around 7 this morning. After that he dragged me to the library and whack, down came the hammer. That must have been 30 or 40 minutes ago. At around 7:30, in other words, Sabu had still been in the dining hall, which means Hina, Sakura, and I were together. Kyoko was still with us, so we all have alibis. I was in the laundry room doing my laundry. His black underwear is as black as the pitch black darkness of the darkest night. Why do you know that? Isn't it obvious? Because I was peeking. As that means Byakuya and Toko were together at the same time. And they also have alibis. Then the only ones who don't have alibis for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked are the only two we haven't seen yet, Hiro and Taka. That's it, right? By the way, what happened to Kyoko? I haven't seen her anywhere. Oh yeah, she was supposed to be checking the second floor, but I didn't see her up there at all. Where could she have disappeared to? She disappeared, huh? What a strange woman.
so that's...
She might be exactly as I suspected. Hold on. Kyoko was within this dining hall when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked, so we're not talking about who attacked them.
In other words...
Or to what we talked about last night. Who the mastermind spy might be. Saying Kyoko's marrying with Mastermind? But that's not possible. Isn't it? This woman who seems almost eager to handle dead bodies hasn't even revealed her true identity. Save this discussion for later. Right now, we need to focus on finding the suspicious individual.
Okay.
Yeah, if we don't hurry, there's only going to be more victims. That might be why Kyoko and Taka and Hiro haven't shown up yet. She's right, we have to do something about that. Mystery man first. Don't worry about me, I'll catch up with the guys after I rest for a bit. Understood, take care of yourself.
Well then.
Okay, let's go. Or that is running around. Why are they wearing that weird costume? Don't bother looking for a reason from a deviant.
What to do? What to do?
What are we gonna do? Split up and look around? Our opponent's very dangerous. We don't know what they're capable of. Even here.
What?
What's wrong? I saw a shadow. Something moving around at the top of the stair. Really? Up on the second floor? You bastard. You won't get away from me. Well, I'll shot sword the stairs. He must be around here somewhere. Let's split up and corner him. But don't take any chances. As soon as you find him, call out and I'll come running. Oh, but what should we yell? Anything. It doesn't matter. That is ha, good. Ha, or yeah, or whatever you want. Just yell loud enough so we can hear you. I've never heard such a reaction. Alright, whatever. Just hurry up and start looking. Okay, let's go. Hey, Mr. Robot, where you hiding? If you don't come, we're gonna decommission you. It's found every direction to track down the costume suspect. Gonna be in the classroom back here? Perhaps? No? Oh god. Ah! That strange cry. That had to be Celeste. It came from the floor above. She's on the third floor. I sprinted to the... Over here, everyone. Everyone who heard the scream, come running.
Just a second.
Celeste, what's wrong? That was a rather intense scream for someone like you. I saw him, the strange costume man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was walking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared. He must be down this hall. Huh, let's go. What is it now? Huh? Whoa, it's really true. Well, that doesn't matter right now. Yeah! What was that? I came from downstairs. It must have been Hifumi. He's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back. What about the suspect? We've gone to all this trouble to capture him, right? Then why don't we split into two groups?
It's all cleared.
I'll lead the hunting party. That seems much more interesting. Carol, the Makoto and Hito, you come with me to the nurse's office. Don't go Sakura. I'm bad. Byakuya.
So then.
We'll handle it. Just go take care of Hifumi. As you go, be careful. Let's go. We all ran downstairs to the first floor.
Just a second.
And the nurse's fault. Let's go. We stormed into the nurse's office. What greeted us was a world of dripping crimson. Hifumi is dead. Yay! Oh. Everything was covered in red. In the center of all this red was Hifumi.
No! What the...
Looks like something very bad has happened. I certainly was not expecting this. I did not imagine that Hifumi would be murdered.
No, what?
Murdered? You're not serious, are you? He's not really dead, is he? Ding dong, ding dong.
A
Body.
body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the
class trial will begin. What the? That was the body discovery announcement. The body discovery announcement. When 3 or more people discover a body after a murder, that's what plays. Since we just heard it, that means it must mean Hifumi. Someone killed him. One of us. One of us. And look at that. When Celeste said that, she pointed to something. Something on the floor. Something that had been on the floor after the last 2 surprise attacks. It's the hammer! Another hammer. Just as hammer 3. And it's even bigger than the other 2. One strike from that and you are finished. And the killer... there can be no doubt. The suspicious individual... going by what Hifumi called him, the culprit must be Robo-Justice. No! We're not calling him Robo-Justice. I refuse. We'll call him Optimus Prime. Optimus Prime. Whoever's hiding in Optimus Prime is the only one that killed Hifumi. But wait, you saw him on the 3rd floor, right? Running back into the hall. So how did he end up in the nurse's office? You're not saying they, like, teleported or something. We can figure that part out later. Right now, we have to tell the others. You're right. Then shall we go? Hina, snap out of it. Huh? Are you okay, Hina? Sorry, I'm not sure I can move right now. I'm feeling kind of... This is a problem. We can't just leave Hina here alone. Alright, then I'll go get everyone. You stay here with Hina. Very well. I'll leave it to you then. Okay, I'll be back soon. Tried to sound confident and upbeat, but still had some trembling for what I'd just been through. Everyone else is already on the 3rd floor. I have to hurry. This is where everyone was chasing after the suspicious individual. Where was he headed? What's wrong? He's cornered, right? So he went to the physics lab, or the art lab. Oh. Now, going further down the hallway. The way into the back of the hallway. It has to be the physics lab. As far as I can tell, there's nobody here. But still, I feel some kind of presence. Yeah, I'm sure I can feel somebody's presence. Is he coming from over there in the back? I leapt through the doorway, and when I did, I found another nightmare. The second nightmare of the day was waiting there to greet me. It's another dead body! No! Come on! There, in a pool of his own blood, was Taka. Dead. Hifumi and Taka. Stand tall, galactic hero! DanganRonpa. So both of the people that were obsessed with the computer are now dead. Hifumi's body, discovered in the nurse's office. Taka's body, discovered in the equipment room. I was witness to 2 nightmares, one right after another. No, they weren't nightmares. This is harsh reality. The true nightmare is this reality, the reality I have to face every day. But still. Why is this happening? Taka. Damn it, why did this happen? Byakuya. Sakura. The hammer! Another hammer! Now it's hammer 4. It's even bigger than 4. Is that suspicious individual responsible for killing Taka too? What's wrong with her? Toko? Don't tell me. Toko too? No, she just passed out when she saw the blood. The blood? Oh, that's right. When Toko's on Toko, she has a fear of blood. We tried everything to get her to wake up, but no luck. Just leave her be for now. It's like you said, I should just leave her alone for now. But why is it Justice Hammer 4? What do you mean? Well, Celeste was attacked with Justice Hammer 1, and then Hifumi was hit with Justice Hammer 2. This time it's Justice Hammer 4. Oh, what happened to number 3? Ah!
What?
Hifumi is also dead. When you mentioned Justice Hammer 3, you just reminded me. Yeah, not the only one that's been killed. Hifumi's dead too.
What? Hey!
Hifumi's been killed? Yeah.
I see.
Which is why you came to get us. Then we better go check it out. Of course, come on. So Sakura, Byakuya, and I rush out of the physics lab. But as soon as we were out of the physics lab, Celeste, aren't you supposed to be winning the nerd? Something has come up. Yeah, I heard Hifumi is dead, right? Well, that's not at all. It is gone. What's gone? It has disappeared. Disappeared? Hifumi's body has disappeared. What? What are you talking about? It's disappeared? Don't be ridiculous.
Come on.
Are you serious? What the heck is happening here? Everyone back to the nurse's office. I practically leapt down the stairs, nearly losing my balance. I reached the nurse's office completely out of breath. I couldn't believe my eyes. Hifumi's body was there just a few minutes earlier. It just disappeared? Hina, me and Celeste went to the bathroom, but we were only gone for like a minute, and then when we got back, this must be the work of the culprit. They must have come and carried the body away. This must be really enjoying the sight of us standing around frightened and confused. We're all going to die here. We're going to die just like those guys died. I don't believe this. I don't believe a body would just disappear. First there were 2 murders, and now one of the bodies has been taken? This is unnatural. Hold on, what do you mean 2 murders? Taka's been killed. We found him in the equipment room.
No way!
It can't be. Taka too. It can't be. It can't be. No! Hina, calm down. We're all gonna die. All of us. They're gonna kill all of us. Then who might be the next target be? Toko?
What?
I completely forgot. She's still unconscious in the equipment room. You left her at the scene of the crime? We didn't have a choice. She passed out and she refused to wake up. So she is still unconscious. Wait, so you knew she was still up there and said nothing? Why? That annoying little insect that clings to me whenever I go? Well, we'd be better off without her. You bastard! Calm down. You forgot about her, didn't you? You have no right to blame me. Everyone stop fighting. Right now we need to hurry back. I can't take this more. I don't want anyone else to die. Yeah, okay, if something happened to Toko, I'll never forgive you. We shot out of the nurse's office and bolted up the stairs, heading back to the third floor. We ran back to the equipment room at full speed, and when we got there, Taka's body was also gone. It was gone! Taka's body, which should have been right there, had disappeared. This can't be happening. Are we hallucinating all this or something? No, it's not a hallucination. I know I saw it before, and what I'm seeing now isn't what I saw before.
Huh?
What? What are you saying? Taka disappeared too? Stop saying disappeared. It didn't just vanish into thin air. Obviously, whoever did this has hidden the body. But why would they do that? I couldn't possibly begin to imagine. Anyway, our costume suspect is clearly continuing his crime spree. We gotta hurry up and catch him before he kills all of us.
Possible.
I didn't think you'd have to worry about that. Huh? Think about it. Who could possibly be responsible for killing and hiding these dead bodies? When Ifumi's death cry went up, everyone here was here together on the third floor. After that, we split up into two groups, and now this time you came all here as a group from the nurse's office. In other words, the only ones who could have done this are Shiro and Kyoko, who are still missing. Hold on a second. Kyoko has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. There's no question that she was in the dining hall. Then you seem very adamant about defending her. Perhaps you are in love? That's not it at all.
That's fine.
Well, anyway, yes, I do accept Kyoko's alibi. The suspicious individual can be none other than Hiro. It means there will be no more murders. The regulations are very clear about that. Oh, that's right. There's a rule that says you can only kill a maximum of 2 people. As long as that rule is in place, there will not be a third murder. If they were to break that rule, I'd mince you without a second thought. Mince you, grind you, turn you into paste. By the way, did you know that fish paste can also refer to shellfish, like shrimp or crabs? Indeed. Since 2 people was killed, there's no possibility of any more. You knew that from the beginning, didn't you, Byakuya? Which means you knew Toko was never in danger. I still meant it when I said we'd be better off without her, though.
In other words,
And with that in mind, we can now relax and search for the 2 missing bodies. The 2 missing bodies. 2 people have been killed and their bodies have been hidden. The only one without an alibi, the only one who could have done it, is Hiro. But is he really the killer? And what about Kyoko? She's not involved in this case. Where did she go? Hey, Makoto, what's the matter? Oh, no, it's nothing. Whatever, we need to find those bodies or our little narrative here can't move forward.
So then,
Let's split up and begin searching. But there's no need to be afraid. No more murders will take place during this case. I know that, man. I think I do, but if you're still nervous, I'll come with you. Oh, okay, thank you. No need to thank me. Now let's get moving. Yell if you find anything. I have to try and find the other 2 missing bodies. Alright. So, those hammers are very clearly from the art room. Let's go ahead and start looking in there for clues. Immediately, nothing strange in here. Let's go to the back room. Now let's talk to everybody. Look at 2 dead bodies have disappeared too.
Damn.
We need to search for the bodies that have disappeared. What happens after that? Alright. Huh? The door must be locked. The door doesn't lock, though. It's a locker, but there's nothing too remarkable about it. Interesting that that door is locked. I hate when things are gated, man. I know what I need to do, but I'm not allowed to do it. 4th floor is locked off. Okay, the only other things on this floor are rec room, where the first attack happened, and yeah, nothing going on here. Nothing new, anyway. Nothing yet. 3B and 3A. Let's look in here for bodies. No bodies here. Makoto,
come on.
why are you just standing there? We need to get to the repository, huh? You mean?
indeed.
I found them. Hifumi and Taka's body are both hidden in the repository. I already told Hina and Sakura. We'll go on ahead. Bodies are in the repository. Okay. That's the repository? Huh? What's a repository? Oh, yeah, I already knew that. The door was locked. It was so obviously. Like, are the bodies here somewhere? Yeah, they're in the back. Up ahead is the repository. The doorknob turned. I guess it's unlocked. Then I have no choice but to go inside. There they go. And I saw the bodies. The 2 bodies that disappeared were right there. The smell of blood made me gag. What I saw before my eyes was unquestionable, unavoidable, unwavering reality. And then I heard the announcement for a second time. Ding dong, ding dong. Congratulations, the second body has been seen by 3 people.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which
you may use however you like, the class trial will begin. So here we are. Let me give you the next Monokuma file. I was gonna hand them out when you had found the bodies the first time, but I thought something might happen. It's really hard to resist, but turns out I was right. Just hand it over already. Now make sure to investigate with all of your mental might and prepare for the class trial. See ya later! Hold on, now we found the bodies, all that's left is to uncover the culprit. Hold on, how can you be so calm? They're dead, you know? Dead, gone forever, they're never coming back. Awful, this is just all too awful. So, Hina suddenly burst into tears. She clutched at Hifumi's lifeless body. Who would do this? Why? Why? Large, what tears fell from her eyes. The tears landed on Hifumi's cheeks. If there's some more to make you believe, that might have been when Hifumi opened his eyes, but this wasn't a movie. Of course. This wasn't...
He's alive again?
He's...
Where am I? Cold. So cold. Is winter coming?
Hifumi, wake up!
Huh? That's right. I remember now. Hope's Peak.
Come on, you gotta wake up!
I remember everything. Before I met you all. I met you all. The light.
Right.
It's reaching out to me. Like the tail of a comet.
Hey, Hifumi! Who was it? Who attacked you? Who tried to kill you?
Who killed me? That's right. I remember
Their
their
name.
name. Yasu. Hiro.
Well, there we have it. His eyes closed, and they never opened again. Death for the second time. Absolute, undeniable death. No matter how many more of Hina tears splashed his face, there's no second miracle. Reality set in again. This isn't some terrestrial fantasy world. Tears can't restore a person's vitality.
Honestly,
You have no tears, do you? No blood in your veins, no calcium in your bones. At least you have your meat.
Stop talking.
You're just angry. Going out of his way to return just to leave us with those unnecessary dying words. Now his game has been exceedingly boring. You said Yashihiro, right?
then perhaps
Yashihiro Hagakure. But it's not going to actually be him, right? That's the only person he could have been referring to.
So in other
Not that the
words,
case is solved. Assaulting people and even killing Taka and Hifumi, and then going so far as to hide their bodies, a criminal that hides his face behind a mask and uses a bunch of giant wooden hammers. Is that what Hiro is? It's true, I can't forgive him. No way can I ever forgive him. To kill two of our friends. By the time we track down the culprit on our little life or death game here. By the time it's not all that life or death, the trial will conclude without much trouble.
indeed.
Yeah, it does look like that way, but it's not. It's going to be really tricky. It's going to begin again. We have to go through this one more time. You gotta get evidence. There's no choice but to go through with this to make sure everyone survives. I just have to do it. Alright. Okay. Victims were Hifumi Yamada and Kyotoka Ishimaru. The cause of death for each was a blow to the head. It is thought that they were both killed with a similar weapon. That's it? Yeah, it's pretty strange. We got way less information this time than before. It's no problem. After all, the events of this case unfolded before our very eyes. We should know more about what happened when the Monokuma file could anyway. Maybe. There's something else that's bothering me. Someone else has been missing for quite a while. Are you kind of talking about Kyoko? Without a doubt, she has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. But what if the killer wasn't acting alone? What if they had an accomplice? An accomplice? An accomplice? What are you doing here? Don't be rude. I'm here to answer your question. What question?
Yep.
You're talking about accomplices, right? I'm pretty sure I explained it before, right? During the first class trial?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it. Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
Unless one person kills a person each. So basically you can call post if you want, but there's no gratification of it. So say nobody worked together this time either. Sorry, you can't answer that. It would restrict the free exchange of information between you guys. Just want to make sure you don't forget, no matter how much you might assist in a murder, only one blackened can graduate. An accomplice gets nothing.
So in other words...
Then, we only need to figure out who the blackened one is that did the killing, right? Just like normal? Okay, let me take this to clarify the whole shebang. Let's clarify what you need to determine is the one true blackened who devised the murder plot and put it into action. A true blackened, so just one person. That's enough for explainifying. Now it's down to the final battle between all of you and the blackened. Good luck to the contestants! So there can only be one blackened. An accomplice wouldn't benefit. Then I can't see any way Kyoko would be connected to this case after all. You may be right. If that's your thing, Kyoko, where are you? As long as she's not connected to the case, it doesn't matter. Let's get back to the investigation. I have absolutely no doubt that Hiro is responsible, but for the time being, I suppose it can't hurt to pursue further information. You know, don't you think we should consider someone a suspect just in case? Talking about the murderous fiend, Genocide Jack. What? I'm offended. Ah, you're back. You, when did you... I'm looking all over for you, Master. When I woke up, you were nowhere to be found. Anyway, you there, Milksack Swimmer Girl. Why do I gotta be a suspect? Well, I mean, you are a serial killer. So what, I'm like a special guest suspect every time? I have an alibi, you know. She's right about that. When we heard Hifumi scream, she was with me. And when the bodies disappeared, she was still lying unconscious in the equipment room. Plus, talk of bodies aside, I can't imagine any way she would have been able to move Hifumi's body. Besides, I calculate every move I make. I'm not going to kill someone when everyone knows what I look like. They don't call me the murderous fiend for nothing. That's not the kind of thing you should be bragging about.
Let's see.
Another topic. Should we post a guard by the bodies like before? We can't have them disappearing again.
So then...
Hina and I can handle that. You don't mind, do you, Hina? Sure, it'd be totally useful on the investigation anyway.
It's all clear.
And that's that. Let's begin. This whole thing is so strange. Oh, but one of us has an alibi, so figuring out who did it should be obvious, right? But maybe it's just me, but I don't think it's going to be as straightforward as it seems. Yeah, it's going to be a twister. I don't know. There are hammers of all different sizes hanging, although some are more like mallets. Mallets? Could the justice hammers have been designed using these as a mallet? Model? No way. All the hammers here have obviously seen a lot of this. They're all covered in debris and chalky stone powder. Wait. For some reason, this one hammer isn't dirty at all, and it's wet. Did someone wash it recently? Spotless hammer has been added. Take a look at Taka's body. He'll never move again. According to the Monokuma file, he died from a blow to the head. We found Justice Hammer number 4 near his body in the equipment room. Is that what was used to kill him? There's a tarp laid out under his body. Did the killer use this to move Taka's body? That way there won't be any blood left behind when the body was moved? Nice. Blue tarp. Hifumi's big cold body is lying on the floor. His really big body. I mean, how on earth was the killer able to move someone so big? From the nurse's office when he was discovered to here, the repository, all the way from the first floor to the third, and all without anybody noticing. How the hell? It's no good. I just don't get it. I can think about it later. For now, I have to finish investigating Hifumi himself. If I remember correctly, Hifumi's fatal injury was also a blow to the head. Probably from Justice Hammer 3, which is laying on the floor in the nurse's office. Oh, wait. Something's off about his body. Why am I getting this feeling? Something's different. Something about Hifumi's body in the nurse's office versus his body right now. That's it. His glasses. When his body was in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood. Now they're not. Now they're completely clean. Does that mean someone wiped his glasses off? But who would do that, and why? Hifumi's glasses has been added. It's a dolly. It doesn't have a handle. I saw this in the art room before. I guess it's used in a statue. It's kind of awkward, but bend down is not too hard to use. Huh, but wait. Wasn't this in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? And look at the wheel. It's got blood on it. So there's blood on the wheel of the dolly that was moved from the equipment room to the repository. What's the explanation for that? You know, that's how they moved Hifumi's body. Obviously. Alright, let's talk to Sakura. There are many aspects to this incident this time. Too many, to be honest. As soon as starting that, it may be good to look back on everything that's happened. Would you like my help? Yes. Yeah, let's look back on things. This morning, only 4 of us met up at the dining hall. Hina, Kyoko, you, and myself. We waited for the others, but nobody showed up, so we decided to go look for them. It was around 8 o'clock when we began our search. And soon after we split up, Kyoko disappeared. After that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room on the 3rd floor, then quickly came and got you and me. According to Celeste, she was attacked by a suspicious individual and lay unconscious for about an hour. In other words, she was attacked an hour before we found her, meaning just after 7 o'clock. Based on the picture Celeste took, we discovered her attacker was dressed in a strange costume. It was Robo-Justice. It also became clear that the Robo-Justice had dragged Hifumi away. After meeting up with Toko and Byakuya, we began searching for the costumed assailant. We found an injured Hifumi in the library on the 2nd floor. We took him down to the nurse's office on the 1st floor, then resumed our search. But not long after leaving the nurse's office, I saw a shadow, something moving around at the top of the stairs. Based on Celeste's claims, we went back up to the 2nd floor where we split up and began searching. And right after that, Celeste screamed. This time she had apparently seen the suspect on the 3rd floor. Hearing our screams, we quickly made our way to the 3rd floor. Celeste, what's wrong? That was a rather intense scream for someone like you. I saw him, the strange costumed man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was walking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hall and disappeared. And then... yeah... what was that? That came from downstairs. It must have been Hifumi. He's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back. At that point, we decided to split up into 2 groups. Celestina and I went back to the nurse's office, meanwhile you, Byakuya, and Toko pursued the suspect up on the 3rd floor. When we got back to the nurse's office, Hifumi was dead. It's also when we heard the body discovery announcement play. I left Celeste and Hina alone and headed back to the 3rd floor to tell the others what had happened.
However...
But at the same time, we had discovered Taka's body in the equipment room, which means Hifumi and Taka's bodies were discovered right around the same time, because I remember hearing the body discovery play right after finding Taka. And that's when I showed up and told you and Byakuya that Hifumi had been killed, right? Then you, me, and Byakuya all headed back to the nurse's office, leaving behind Toka, who had fainted since we left the physics lab, and to Celeste, who just arrived to tell us something very unusual. Which is to say, Hifumi's body has disappeared. We decided to hurry back to the nurse's office to discover when his corpse was in fact gone. I remember we had abandoned the unconscious Toko and headed back to the equipment room, where we discovered that there was no bodies at all. Are we hallucinating all this or something? This time, Taka's body had disappeared. From there, we began our search for both of the missing bodies, and after some time, Celeste told us she found the bodies and we all headed to the repository. There we rediscovered the 2 bodies that had apparently vanished. And that brings us up to now. Looking back, things have been very active. If you want to look back at the case and just let me know. I'm fine anytime. Okay, thanks. Hey, I'm Makoto. I've been thinking about something. It's about the repository. Yeah, what about it? After Hifumi and Taka's bodies disappeared, we split up to look around, right? I was really scared, so me and Sakura stuck together. We came right to the repository to, look around, but we got here, the repository was locked. We couldn't get inside. It was locked, and we came here as soon as the search started, so there's no way someone could have beat us here. So is that true? Then who locked it, and why is it unlocked now? I wonder the same thing. The door was locked when the search for the bodies began, but now it's wide open. There might be some secret lurking in there. I'll probably have to leave this area to figure it out. Interesting. Let's talk to Byakuya. Do you think Hiro really did it? I don't see how anyone could think otherwise. When the attacks and murders and disappearance all happened, every one of us had an alibi, and the last thing Hifumi said when he died was Hiro's name. Now there's no room to suspect anyone else. But if he did do it, why would he hide his identity with that weird costume? Maybe he thought that no matter what happened, he'd be safe as long as his face was covered. He's the fool of the century, you see. And he is kinda dumb, but do you really think that's enough to explain it? I feel like there's a clue hiding in there somewhere. Is that it? That's all this bothers you about the case? Well, no, there are a few other things, like why did the killer try to hide the bodies? They probably figured that if we couldn't find the bodies, we couldn't complete our investigation. But if that's the case, we found the bodies pretty easily, didn't we? Again, if it comes back to the fact that the culprit was a moron. Is that really all there is to it? The other thing that bothers me is, why'd they bother killing 2 people? Because all the rule says is you can kill someone and get away with it, you graduate, right? So if you're the killer, your number 1 priority is just not getting caught. But killing 2 people means more clues, more chances, you'll get found out. Hold on, perhaps, I see, so that's what that means. Is everything okay? Don't talk to me as if we're friends. Huh? What's with the attitude? But you have my appreciation. Thanks to you, I might have some fun with this after all. Alright, I've discovered the same thing as Byakuya. There's actually 2 blackened in this case. Two murders going on at the same time. There's the person in the suit who killed Taka. And then there's the person, Hiro, not in the suit, that killed Hifumi. And that is, there's 2 different murders going on right at the same time. For some reason, they're both using the hammers to do it. Because they probably there was the original killer, right, the guy in the robot suit, who used the hammers, the justice hammers, right? And the second person found out that they were using the hammers, went and got the hammers from the art room, and started using them the same way. That's my theory right now. That's what we're going with. Uh-oh. Did we lose the connection again? No, we're not. Okay, good. We're good. All good. He talked as if he'd figured something out, but if he did, would it have killed him to tell me what it was? Yes, because that's how he is. Alright, we've investigated everything here. There's definitely a lock on the door, but it can only be locked from inside the repository. I don't see any way to lock it from in the art room. The door can only be locked from inside the repository, which makes me wonder. Eden and Sakura confirmed that the door was locked after we started looking for the missing bodies. And the door is designed so that it can only be locked from inside the repository. In other words, when Hina checked it, someone had already gone in the repository and locked the door. When they were done, they unlocked it and left, which is why it's unlocked now. But Hina claims that there's no way someone could have beaten them to the repository. So that certain someone has to have been the killer. There's got to be a clue around here somewhere. Maybe I should check somewhere else. Some places I already know about. First, the nurse's office, the equipment room where Taka was found. Yeah, there's nothing else to check in here. Yeah, we've already searched these. So let's go ahead and exit the repository. Are there any clues here? Anything in the locker? It's a locker. There's nothing too remarkable about it. Okay, nothing in the locker. Nothing weird about these statues. So let's go ahead and just investigate the clues that we've been given. Let's go to the storage room and the physics room. So we're in here in the physics room. I still don't believe that this machine does what it really says. I think this could actually be a time machine. A huge machine like this, could it really just be an air purifier? It seems silly. I think maybe it actually is the time machine, you know? It just makes sense, right? That it's actually... Alright, let's take a look here. We got the hammer. Just as Hammer 4, the weapon that was used to kill Taka. The body was moved, but the murder weapon was just left here. Some kind of tire mark going through the pool of blood in the middle of the room. That reminds me about the dolly in the repository. There's blood on its tire. Could that blood have come from here? Which means that Taka's body was moved from the equipment room to the repository using the dolly. Both rooms are on the 3rd floor, so that should have definitely been possible. Even if the dolly was used to move Taka's body, what about Hifumi? Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office on the 1st floor. Even with the dolly, there's no way to get it up to the 3rd floor. There's still a total mystery. Huh? This tarp. I feel like I've seen it before, and just recently too. Well, yeah. Those tarps are the tarps used. I was sleeping right here when the killer carried the body away. I'm super pissed I missed such an ultimately rare event. There you did. You missed a fuck ton. There's some hijinks going on here. I think we're talking secret elevators maybe hidden around. Maybe some sort of transportation device. Alright. Let's go. We gotta go back down to the nurse's office. Totally right about the murder in the nurse's office though. Let the record show that I was correct. These murders always happen in the new rooms. Oh yeah. Alright. Nurse's office! Let's go. Hi, Celeste. Listen, I'm gonna look around real quick before I talk to you. Justice Hammer 3. The one was used to kill Hifumi. Someone moved the body, but left the weapon behind. It's just a normal trash can. Oh wait, there's something inside. It's too small to be a handkerchief. It's a glasses cleaning cloth. It's got some kind of cartoon character on it. But it's also covered in blood. Oh, did you find something? Yeah, there's a cleaning cloth in the trash can. A cleaning cloth? And it's all bloody. Whoever this belonged to must have used it to wipe up some blood. Who would need to do something like that? I haven't the slightest idea. Yeah, me either, but I think it might be important. Here's what I think. I think Hifumi was still alive for a little bit. He used his glasses, he wiped his glasses off. He walked up upstairs. Maybe Hifumi is the one who killed Taka. He killed him a lot earlier, because there's no time of death this time around on the things. There's a bunch of blood packets here for blood transfusions. It doesn't help me though, I'm not a vampire. That's important though. There's a lot of blood, fake blood just lying around. Maybe that means Hifumi's not actually dead. I'm starting to think that Hifumi's death is really kind of mysterious here. It doesn't seem like he's actually dead. I'm not investigating anything, precisely speaking. I'm simply going around seeing if Hiro might be hiding somewhere. What about you? Well, you know, I'm just checking this and that. The main thing on my mind is how someone could have moved Hifumi's body. How Hifumi was moved, yes. When it disappeared, you were supposed to be in the nurse's office, right? Correct. Hina was not feeling well, so I stayed behind to look after her, but she seemed to be getting worse, so I took her to the bathroom. When he got back, the body was gone. We could have gone for more than a minute or two, though. Yeah, Hina said the same thing. So then the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time? It would seem so. To carry out someone as big as Hifumi in only a couple of minutes is... I can't think of it as anything less than impossible. Exactly. So... we've checked those things. What else is there to check in this particular case? Leave the area? Yeah, okay. So this is where you are. I've been looking for you. You have. I wanted to thank you for what you did. Not that you meant to, but you ended up making this little game of ours very interesting indeed. You should go to Hero's room. Oh, let me give you this. Meet in the dining hall. This is the note Hero wrote to get us all to meet up, right? You remember well. Well, the penmanship was pretty remarkable, so it left an impression. Anyway, this makes it clear, right? This is a trap. What is? Things grow even more exciting. What are you talking about? I've already repaid my debt. I don't owe you any more explanation. Goodbye. Meet in the dining hall. Yashihiro's message. He said to go to Hiro's room, but what's waiting for me there? Is Hiro also dead? Ooh, that could be interesting. Because Hiro hasn't been here. I think someone's not actually dead. I think that is absolutely the case. But would Monokuma have actually made an error like that? Which room is his? Yashihiro. Door is unlocked? I guess I can go inside. Byakuya did say to go look. Might not be a great idea, but I'm gonna take the plunge. Body? No. He has a ton of stuff. Jesus. This is your room. There's all kinds of weird things in here. Where do you even get it all from? Most probably he still hasn't turned up, which means he can't really complain if I don't get his permission to search his room, right? I think there's something in the cardboard box. It's blueprints for something, and something made out of, looks like cardboard. Plastic and plaster? Is this Robo-Justice? And it's in Hiro's room, but wait. These blueprints, something about them bothers me. Have the arms been like this? Huh. Oh, those are not, that's not his handwriting. Are Hifumi? I soundlessly checked the bathroom. There's nothing in here. It's pretty grungy, though. How's a bathroom even get this dirty? That's the only thing to check in here, right? So, it's his handwriting is off. Are Hifumi and Hiro working together on this? Mikado, big news, what's wrong? We found Kyoko. What? Is she okay? Where is she? Wait, I wasn't done, there's more big news. Robo-Justice showed up too. Robo-Justice, it's Hiro wearing the costume. Anyway, as soon as you can, head to the pool on the second floor. Okay, did he and Kyoko would turn up at the same time? Anyway, I have to head to the pool. I ran off to the second floor as fast as I could. Floop bloop, boink. Alright. Kyoko, and... phew man, I have had the worst day. Hiro? There's a big locker near the pool. Let's start with talking to Kyoko. I found Hiro. He was jammed into the pool room locker. It looked like he was fast asleep, so I kicked him and woke him up. I still can't believe you kicked me. You could have been a little more gentle about it, like, I don't know, caress my face or something. That's creepy. Anyway, Kyoko, where have you been all this time? You just disappeared all of a sudden without a trace. There's something I had to check up on. What do you mean? Never mind. I can't never mind. Never mind. More importantly, she says that, but she doesn't have any idea. Does she know people think she might be spying for the mastermind? First of all, Hiro, you need to explain to us why you're dressed like that. Oh, well, I have no idea. 1 second I was asleep. I don't even know how that happened. Then I woke up and then I was here. I don't care. Do something about that costume. It pains me just to look at you. Well, I don't know what's up with this thing. Can't actually get it off. A little help? Why would you make something that you can't take off yourself? I didn't make the stupid freaking thing. There's a clasp on the back that's keeping you from getting it off. That's pretty serious, but I don't think you can get it off on your own. We don't really have a choice. Let's help him. Took everyone's help, but slowly we were able to get Shiro out of the suit. It took a few minutes, but eventually we got all the pieces off. Free at last. Isn't it kind of weird how perfect the suit fits Hiro? More to the point, nobody but Hiro would be able to wear that costume. Wait, hold on a sec. Don't bother trying to act innocent. The blueprints were in your room as well. It's obvious to everyone that you made this costume. That's true, I saw the blueprints myself. Yeah, me too. Then it's obvious. The one who put the costume on and went around attacking everyone was Hiro. Shall we tie him up and gag him? Good idea, we want him killing anyone else. Tie me up? Hold on guys, I think it's going a little far. He may be a suspect, but he deserves fair treatment. Yeah, I mean, attacking? Blueprints? I have no idea what you guys are talking about. You can't talk your way out of this. It's been decided. You killed them. But killed who? I have no idea what you're talking about. There must be a fake hero running around. But the only one who could wear this costume. So who else could possibly do the costume to attack her? How do you know I'm the other one? Maybe you should try it on for yourself before you convict me. Fine, if you're gonna be a jerk about it, I will. Now I'm missing a bit. Start putting on the Robo Justice costume. See, look, see how loose it is.
See how loose it is? I mean, come on. I'm blind as a bat in here. Can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me!
And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
That's not a very nice thing to say. I mean, it's not like I made it. I just got caught up in the moment.
Well, either way.
Now I know for sure.
I mean, it seems pretty clear that nobody but Hiro could have fit into this dumb costume.
Curious and curiouser. Okay. Guess I will. I picked up the pieces off the floor, try putting them on. It's no good. The arms are too long. There's no way I can wear this. So yeah, I told you it was impossible. But you're absolutely right. Seeing this costume is made to hit Hiro's body exactly. Then there's another costume. They must have one that looks the same, but fits them. He insists on this line of defense to show us some evidence. Evidence? You claim there's another suit, yes? Then you must find it and show it to us. What the heck? Who cares? Here's the only one without an alibi during this whole thing anyway. That's just how we know it was him. I mean, is that really true? I have no idea what's been happening. Could someone, like, tell me? Robo Justice. Let's talk to him again.
What the heck?
You don't tell me what's going on. How am I supposed to understand? I think I figured out that someone's been killed, right? Hey, Makoto, who was it? 2 people were killed. Taka and Hifumi. What? 2 people? Why are you freaking out? You did it. I did not. Hey, hold on. If those 2 are the ones that were killed, that's it. I know who did it.
So then,
You may as well tell us then. Taka and Hifumi were fighting over Alter Ego, right? Which means Alter Ego and or Chihiro must have done it.
correct.
I see. That's unfortunate. Unfortunate? Stop trying to trick us. Just admit that you did it, okay? I'm telling you, you got it all wrong. Oh, I know that note. No? Yeah, last night someone slipped a weird note under my door. And here's what I said. I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m. The last thing I remember is going to the rec room. Then for some reason I fell asleep. The real color probably drugged me or something. Not a chance. No, hold on. He could be onto something. The nurse's office did have chemicals that could do that. Really? I told you, someone trying to set me up. A secret passage, a chance to escape, someone wrote all that to trick me. Even that's true, you must be one dumb fish to bite every piece of bait that floats in front of you. After being trapped here for so long, even if you know it's a lie, you still gotta check, right? They preyed on my desire to get out of here. They deceived me. I still don't buy it.
Don't be mean.
Well, you should buy it.
Just a second.
Okay, then show us that note. A pleasure, I have it right here in my pocket. Looks like I lost it. Yeah, sure. Please. You gotta believe me, I want her to fly. As I said before, if you want us to believe you, you must produce evidence. Can you show us the note? I have no particular issue with what you claim, but if you want us to believe you, you must give us a reason. What the heck? For serious? Yasuhiro's account has been added. Alright, now then, shall we resume our investigation? There's no time to waste before the trash trial.
What the heck?
Why did you kill him? Tell us, Hiro. I didn't. It's not like I said. I was unconscious. Yeah, that must be it. You're totally broken, that's why. Wait, that's a false accusation. Someone help me. Just you think we haven't found and gagged you. You have time to yell and carry on. You have time to search for your evidence, right? Ah, you're right. I need to look for the second suit in that note. Pete, don't fail me now. Because you better get back to guard duty. He's going to ask Toko, or Genocide Jack, to switch with me. If she and Sakura got into a fight, we'd have a catastrophe on our hands. Well, bye. One by one, everyone peeled away. Makoto, do you have a second? I want you to help me with the investigation. Looks like I got a late start on this one, so I need to make up some ground. Sure, don't mind having, but can we promise you something? Later when we have time, will you tell me why you disappeared? No, to reject me so simply. Anyway, I need your help. You don't mind, do you? Okay. Thanks. Now then, shall we? She's definitely a spy. She's gotta be. I can't believe I'm hearing that from a girl the same age as me. Dead buddies don't lie, you know. They tell the truth far more easily than living. Wouldn't you agree? How am I supposed to answer? Anyway, we have to hurry before the class trial begins again. Yeah, you're right. Okay, then show me where the bodies are. They're in the repository, and I guess I should head that way for now. Here we are. Fumi and Taka. For a moment, Kyoko seemed to go rigid, but only for a moment. Well then, let's get started. She crouched down next to Taka and without hesitating began poking and prodding the bodies. The Monokuma file was right. They were killed using similar weapons. Her moves were so smooth that she was so calm. Seeing how comfortable she was actually made me feel a little more comfortable. Let's talk. Makoto, I found something. You did? You remember the wristwatch Taka always wore on his left hand? You did? Are you so oblivious to the people around you? Do you dislike other people that much? No, that's not it. Anyway, so you said you had a watch? Take a look. It's broken. You can see the hands aren't moving, right? It was likely broken when his encounter with his assailant. If you notice, the hands are frozen just past 6 o'clock, so that would mean the watch was broken sometime just after 6?
That's right.
Last night, Taka's watch definitely wasn't broken. Hey you, how long are you going to keep us waiting? Taka's irritated voice pierced the air as he stared pointedly at his wristwatch. It's almost 10 o'clock, you know that? Bedtime for all the little boys and girls.
In other words...
So if it worked at 10 last night, it couldn't have been broken at 6 p.m., meaning it happened at 6 this morning. Oh, so Taka was killed way beforehand. Taka's left hand appears to be gripping something. You're right, there's something white in there. Can you try and pry it out with me? Rigor mortis has already set in. Boys are better suited to this kind of manual labor, right? Okay. As much as I didn't want to, I grabbed Taka's cold, dead hand. The ice cold was nearly enough to cause my heart to stop beating. After some effort, I was finally able to free the object from his tightly clenched wrist. A piece of paper? Was that all he had in his hand? Yeah, that's it. Just a little scrap of paper. It doesn't seem like much of a clue, does it? I wonder about that. Kyoko then turned to Hifumi's body. Let's check Hifumi's body now. Perhaps he's left us a few clues of his own. Kiyotaka's scrap of paper. So, did you find anything? I did, more than I expected, to be honest. Look at this. A wad of paper. Hifumi had it hidden on him. Hidden?
Indeed.
He'd stuffed it into his pants, so I can only assume he'd hidden it on purpose, you see. And his pants? Wait, say you. It was just his pants, not like his socks or something. I don't know what that means. Anyway, let's take a look at the paper. Go ahead, Makoto, open it up. When I think of how it was stuffed down his pants, it's like, well, it better be important, Hifumi, or I'll never forgive you for this. A note. I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. So let's meet in the equipment room at 1 a.m. It's the same thing Kiro said. Then he was telling us the truth. It's not exactly the same, is it? It's a weird note on the right, so it said, how long maybe you used to get on camera so let's meet at 1 a.m. Oh, the note says 6 a.m. The time is different. Hiro told us that his note said to meet at 1 a.m. But the note that wrote to Hifumi asked her to meet at 6 a.m. Well, just because Hifumi did the note doesn't mean it was meant for him. Huh? Part of it has been torn off, right? I think there's likely some meaning there. Some meaning to part of it being ripped. Could you maybe explain a little more? Think carefully. Why would he have been clutching that scrap of paper so tightly? I mean, I have no idea. What if it wasn't just a scrap of paper when he was holding it? Maybe, what if it was something more important? How did something important like that become a mere scrap of paper? That's what you need to answer. The note Hifumi had been added to the Truth Bullets section of your notebook.
Hey.
While we're at it, I should tell you one other thing. The two victims this time definitely had their their e-handbooks on those. So the handbooks have nothing to do with how the murders were carried out. Not that there was any reason to think they were connected to the killings in the first place. So you're saying I don't have to think about the handbooks this
Is
time,
that
right? If you didn't have to think about them at all, I wouldn't have gone out of my way to mention it. All I said was that they weren't used to help carry out the murders. There may come a point, however, when a handbook may play a role. A handbook may play a role. I don't think I understand. If Kyoko thinks it's important, I better keep it in mind. They had their handbooks. Ding dong bing bong. Oh, is it already time? With that little information? Really? Oh my god.
Are you excited? Are you pumped? It's time for the class trial to begin!
We're gonna take a little break here. We'll be back in just a little bit. Alright, and we are back! Class trial time. We know very little this time.
Burst of fireworks.
Like the flash of a
soul.
skull.
Blasting with life and death.
Let's jump right into it, man. This is gonna be a challenging one.
Further
Because
ado,
it's so obviously Hero.
everyone
Which means that it's
proceed
not
to the
Hero.
usual spot.
We know that there's blood in the fridge. Right, so that could have easily been Hifumi. Right. I'm thinking Hifumi actually wasn't dead. I think Hifumi killed Taka. And then I think someone killed Hifumi. And I think Hifumi tried to fake his death. And then Hifumi actually got killed by someone. And it all ended up being put on Hero. Now the question is, I have no idea how that could have possibly happened. So we'll just... I'm going to catch my stream up. There we go. Everyone, please meet at the
Make
usual
your
spot.
way to the
Go to the red door.
on the first floor of the school.
Here we go.
See you soon.
See you soon. Let's go.
It would seem.
Investigation's already over. Oh, God. This is
Shall we go?
going to be a rough one, guys. I don't know about this. I don't know about this at all. Here we go. Oh, I don't know. I don't know about this one bit. Here we go. Everyone had heard Monokuma's proclamation. They were gathered by the door. As soon as they're all there.
Monokuma appears.
Hello, hello. He's multiplied. Nope, not moving. It's just an illusion. I'm moving so fast it only looks like I'm multiplied. Can I tell which one is the real Monokuma? Can we just get on the elevator? You're not playing along. We're not here to play with you. Okay, fine. And if everyone's here and ready to go, please board the pain train. Elevator. I'll see you guys down here. Alright, let's go. I'm not mentally prepared yet. You'll never be mentally prepared. You can't run away, Hiro. You're gonna pay for your sins. I told you already, I didn't do it. We're serious. That reminds me, did you ever find the other costume or the note? No, but how unfortunate though. It seems we have our culprit.
Hey.
This isn't the place to talk about it. Save your accusations for when we get to the courtroom.
That's right.
Let's get down there first, then the story can really begin. Good idea. I have to do it. I can't let whoever killed Hifumi and Taka get away with it. For everyone who's still alive, and for the two that lost their lives. Boom, boom. Boom. The one who killed Hifumi and Taka. The one who killed two of our friends. The killer is... someone right here. But I don't think Kyoko has a proper alibi. Does Celeste? Let's just get right on that damned elevator. It's gonna be a rough one, boys and girls. The doors closed on their own, and the steel box began to move. It's try time, motherfuckers! Clunk in the elevator kept us company as we went farther and farther down. Until we settled all this, we couldn't go anywhere. This elevator's a lot emptier now. Now we're down to half. There's only 8 of us left. And there'll be 7 after this. I'm not sure how long. The elevator's doors slid open, opening up into a cruel fate. Here we are. I redecorated again. Oh, just a few of you are there left. Your school life is slowly reaching its climax, only because of you. Why? Why are you making this such cruel things to each other? What? Do you really hate me so much? But I'm so cute. Stop goofing around and begin the trial. Don't rush me. Of course I'm gonna start it. I would never be like, stay tuned for the action-packed class trial after the commercial break. I never hold out on you like that. Let's begin. Get to your assigned seats. So the curtain opened once again. Deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly fate, a deadly class trial! Let's get right into it. Here we go, saving the fucking data. Here we go. Slot 7, here we go. Alright. Let us go over the data. Once again, truth bullets. Let's go over them, as we always do. Monokuma file. Victims were Hifumi Yamada and Kiyotaka Ishimaru. The cause of death for each was a blow to the head. It is thought that they were both killed with a similar weapon. The tarp was found in the repository under Kiyotaka's lifeless body. It was apparently used to move Kiyotaka in order to avoid leaving any bloodstains. Dolly was found when the body was rediscovered in the repository. This specifically, Dolly has no handles, and blood was found on one of the wheels. It is assumed that this is the same Dolly that was in the equipment room where Kiyotaka's body was originally discovered. When they were first found in the nurse's office, Hifumi's glasses were covered in blood. However, when they were next seen in the repository, they were completely clean. Hammers of all sizes were found in the repository. One of them had been found wet and had apparently been recently washed. The door connecting the art room to the repository was designed to open only from the repository side. According to Aoi, it was locked during the search for the missing body. However, when the body was rediscovered, it had somehow been unlocked. A puddle of blood was found in the equipment room where Kiyotaka's body was initially found. A tire track has been left behind in the blood. Cloth was found in the trash can in the nurse's office. It is branded with a popular cartoon character. It was found with blood on it. When asked to wonder if someone used it to wipe some blood away. Hifumi's body disappeared once Les and Aoi left the nurse's office to use the bathroom. Apparently that wasn't gone. They weren't gone for more than a minute or two. This is the note that Yasuhiro wrote to get everyone to meet in the dining hall. Meet in the dining hall is all it says. The handwriting is remarkably neat and clear. And these are the blueprints for Robo Justice, which were found in Yasuhiro's room. No one but Yasuhiro could have possibly fit into the costume. In addition, anyone wearing it would not be able to see their feet or bend at the waist more than 90 degrees. Apparently, Yasuhiro received a mysterious note last night. The note reads, I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m. Kiyotaka's wristwatch broke with the hands pointing just past 6 o'clock. It's confirmed that as of late last night, the watch still worked, which means it must have been broken the following morning when he was attacked. Kiyotaka's lifeless hand was found clutching a small scrap of paper. Hifumi had this note hidden on him. One edge of it appears to be torn. The note reads, I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the equipment room at 6 a.m. Each student has their own e-handbook, which also acts as a card key. The understanding is displayed each time the handbook is split up. It is believed that no handbooks were involved in carrying out the murders this time. And that's it. We're good to go. Let's set some skills and let's go. So I'm gonna throw Lost in Thought on, because there's time limit for each phase. Do I have any other? Oh yeah, Neural Liberation. There we go. More slowly during concentration. Alright. I don't have any more skills right now. That's it. That's all we got. Here we go. Let's get right into it. Trial. All rise.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Now then, to begin with...
We already know who did it.
Was that?
It was Hiro. He does not have an alibi for when the murders took place, and we found him in that suit. Don't try and deny it. You killed them.
I didn't. Someone knocked me out. I was asleep the whole time. I don't know anything about it.
Shut your murdering mouth, murderer!
Who are you calling a murderer?
I am sorry to say, Hiro, but we do have evidence. Blueprints for the suit. Parts we assume were used to build it, and all of it was found in your room. You have to admit, the evidence is quite compelling. It points to you as having created the suit and wearing it while committing crime after crime.
How many times do I have to tell? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Is Hiro really the killer? Or, before anything else, we have to make that clear. Okay, let's go right into it. So I have more time now. How much more time? It's normally 6 minutes. Robo-Justice costume. Actually, here's message and Robo-Justice blueprints. Alright, let's take a look here. 7 minutes and 12 seconds. Everything we found in your room.
The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
I don't know anything about that stuff. It's not true. It's a conspiracy.
Hiro, why? Why did you kill them?
Why did you kill them?
Just hold on a second.
Hold on a second. Alright. Compelling evidence that Hiro's the killer. Is that really true?
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
I don't know. It's not true. It's a conspiracy.
Hiro, why?
Why did you kill them? The other things that we can poke holes at are
Everything we found in your room.
everything we found in your room. Your room.
The suit
The
parts,
blueprints.
they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
I don't know anything about that.